Number 1. Chassis 300,156. One of the very first Porsche 911s ever built. A 1964 model from the inaugural production year. One of just 232 units that laid the foundation for everything the 911 would become. First delivered in Germany on December 31st, 1964. Equipped from the factory with a Webasto auxiliary heater, a rare and thoughtful option for its time. Its original 5-speed manual gearbox remains in place, fully restored using genuine new old stock parts. Not just matching, but mechanically continuous with its first day on the road. Power comes from a 2.0-liter flat-six boxer engine, producing 130 horsepower at 6,200 RPM, capable of 210 kilometers per hour. Rebuilt by Manfred Rügen, carefully tuned, and documented with bench test data. Only 6,700 kilometers have been driven since the complete restoration. The car is finished in Helelfenbein, light ivory, over a black textile interior. Every detail restored to its exact 1964 factory specification. No modifications, no restimods, just pure, original Porsche DNA. It holds historic registration, a valid TV certificate through March 2026, and a current appraisal confirming its condition and authenticity. The full ownership and restoration history are clear and well documented. This isn't a tribute. It's not a replica of the past. It is the past, preserved, running, and ready to be experienced. The feel, the sound, the weight of the steering, it's all here. No electronics, no filters, no shortcuts. This car doesn't just represent history. It is history, a true beginning, a mechanical statement that helped define one of the most iconic names in automotive design. Built for those who don't just collect, but understand. Number 2. 1963 Porsche 356 C1600 Cabrio, where classic elegance meets modern confidence. This isn't just a car, it's a Traumwagen. A dream machine for classic car enthusiasts, fully restored, subtly upgraded, and radiating timeless charm. Say hello to the 1963 Porsche 356 Cabriolet, reborn in silver and ready to turn heads wherever it goes. Originally registered in Denmark and meticulously restored in 2016, this 356 blends heritage and drivability in rare harmony. It retains its iconic silhouette, but hides a few welcome surprises beneath its polished skin. A heart with more pulse, the 912 engine. Under the rear deck lid beats a 912 engine, delivering not just added power, but increased reliability, making this beauty as suitable for Sunday drives as it is for vintage rallies. It's still unmistakably Porsche, but with an extra dose of driving pleasure. Modern stopping power, without losing its soul. Bringing a 1960s icon into the 21st century requires a delicate touch. This 356 has been retrofitted with disc brakes on both the front and rear axles, giving you confident stopping power while preserving its vintage charm. The result? Classic form meets contemporary function. Details that matter. Year, 1963. Country of first registration, Denmark. Color, timeless silver. Interior, period correct, restored with care. Fuel tank, new installation for improved safety and reliability. Restored, body and interior fully restored in 2016. Why this Porsche 356 Cabrio? A fully restored icon with tasteful, performance-minded upgrades. The 912 engine adds drivability without sacrificing authenticity. Disc brakes make it safe and road-ready in today's traffic. A new fuel tank ensures reliability on every journey. Registered in Germany. Historically significant, legally ready. This Porsche 356C Cabriolet isn't just a showpiece. It's a celebration of motoring history that's been respectfully updated for modern roads. Whether you're a collector, a connoisseur, or simply someone who appreciates the pure joy of a well-built classic, this silver stunner is ready to make your garage and your heart a little fuller. Drive the legend. Own the story. Number 3. 1958 Porsche 356 at 2/1600s Cabriolet, fully restored. Matching numbers, 12-month warranty. This beautiful 1958 Porsche 356 Cabriolet has undergone a complete nuts and bolts restoration with over 2,000 hours of expert work in our workshop in Drôme, France. Every detail was carefully restored to factory standards. Key features: 1.6L flat, 4 engine, 75 horsepower, 4-speed manual gearbox. Exterior color: original ivory, number 5704. Interior: new brown leather. First registration: July 19th, 1958. Mileage since restoration: 117 kilometers. Matching numbers: engine, chassis, gearbox, and body panels. History: originally delivered in the USA in 1958, the car arrived in France in 2021. It now comes with French Classic Car Registration, Cardex Certificate, verified car vertical and Histovac reports. Restoration invoices available on request. Condition: exterior, repainted in its original color, excellent chrome, wheels, and trim. New soft top. Interior, brand new brown leather upholstery, excellent condition. Mechanical, engine fully rebuilt. Car keeps its original 6-volt system. Undercarriage, treated and completely rust-free. Extras: 12-month mechanical warranty, extendable. Worldwide delivery available. Viewable by appointment in Crest, 26, France. Number 4. 1969 Porsche 912 Targa. Original character with timeless charm. This 1969 Porsche 912 Targa is a captivating example of Stuttgart's entry-level icon, radiating authentic vintage charisma with an aged patina that tells a story. Finished in classic white over black, it blends the unmistakable silhouette of the early Targa with a truly well-preserved interior and excellent mechanical condition. A Targa with character, retaining its original soul. This 912 features a beautifully aged exterior finish that showcases decades of history. While some might chase perfection, this car celebrates authenticity with a patina that collectors and purists find increasingly desirable. Interior, time capsule condition. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by an interior that appears nearly new. The black imitation leather seats, dash, and door panels are remarkably well preserved, reflecting meticulous care and limited wear over the years. The open-air Targa top offers that classic Porsche driving experience, with the added structural integrity of the signature roll bar. Mechanical confidence. Under the rear lid, the 1.6-liter flat-4 engine delivers 90 horsepower through a 4-speed manual transmission, offering a pure, connected drive. Described as mechanically perfect, this car runs as beautifully as it looks, with disc brakes at all 4 corners for capable stopping power. Additional highlights. Equipped with Fuchs alloy wheels, enhancing both style and period-correct performance appeal. Mileage is noted at 44,000 kilometers, although not guaranteed. A left-hand drive, LHD, configuration, ideal for continental driving or export. If you're seeking a classic Porsche that doesn't hide its age, but wears it with pride, this 912 Targa is the perfect blend of honest originality, driving pleasure, and timeless design. Whether you're adding to a collection or looking for your first classic Porsche, this is a rare opportunity to own a piece of air-cooled history that's full of soul. Number 5. 1970 Porsche 911 2.2T. A time capsule in Irish green. Some cars are owned, others are revered. This 1970 Porsche 911 2.2T is more than just a vintage sports car. It's an untouched relic from the golden age of Stuttgart engineering. Delivered new on March 28, 1970, by Carousel Porsche Audi in Hopkins, Minnesota, this 911 has lived a life of preservation, care, and devotion. First in the hands of its original owner, Dr. Paul Gerhard Morium, and then entrusted to another dedicated custodian. an heirloom of precision. Dr. Morium wasn't just a Porsche enthusiast. He was the embodiment of mechanical reverence. This car was driven only in fair weather, kept out of harsh sunlight, and religiously serviced with precision at Porsche Audi Hopkins. His attention to detail? Immaculate. Every invoice, note, and service record dating back to day one has been carefully archived and preserved. This is not a restored 911. This is an original survivor, a rolling testament to Porsche's purity and the diligence of its caretaker. What makes this 911 so extraordinary? 90% original Irish green paint, paint code 1515. No respray magic, just honest patina and shine. Untouched interior, original carpets, headliner, dashboard, and seat trim. All original documentation, owner's manual, service booklet, original purchase contract, delivery slip, spare keys, and used, and toolkit. All service receipts, from 1970 until today, filed and flawless. Correspondence with the dealership, including notes and discussions on options. FIVA Identity Card, internationally recognized classic vehicle identity. Engine rebuild at 108,000 miles in 2007, professionally done and fully documented, 15,000 euros. Optional equipment, factory ordered. Blaupunkt Frankfurt radio. Tinted glass. Rear window wiper. Not just a collector's dream, a driver's machine. This is an aesthetic museum piece. Since its careful transition to the second owner, the car has been regularly driven and maintained exactly as Porsche intended. It currently benefits from TV valid until March 2026. Classic car certification H-Getakten. With matching numbers and only 2 owners, this car is more than rare, it's one of a kind. Conclusion. The soul of Porsche. This is not a recreation, not a resto mod, not a polished show queen. It's the real thing. The 911 that still smells like 1970, drives like 1970, and makes your heart race like it's 1970. For the discerning collector or passionate Porsche enthusiast, this is your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a 911 with soul, story, and the kind of authenticity that can't be replicated. Located in Germany. Viewings by appointment only. This Porsche is more than a car. It's a legacy waiting to be drive. Number 6. Lightweight, balanced, and unapologetically analog. The Porsche 914-6 is one of the most underappreciated driving machines of its era. This 1970 example is a pure, mid-engine sports car experience, featuring a 6-cylinder boxer engine, weighing just 940 kilograms and delivering an agile 110 horsepower. With its feather-like construction and razor-sharp handling, the 914-6 wasn't just quick, it was alive in your hands. A true driver's car, engineered to dance through corners with surgical precision. This particular car is a rare European spec 914/6, originally delivered in Brussels in February 1970. It's accompanied by a FIVA identity card, which thoroughly documents the car's provenance and historical authenticity, an invaluable credential for vintage motorsport participation and concours events. In 2016, the car underwent a full, no-expense-spared restoration by the renowned specialists at Early 911s. Finished in its factory original Zitronengelb, lemon yellow, the restoration included meticulous mechanical work, a full cosmetic refresh, and interior detailing. All invoices, a detailed photo album of the process, and an appraisal from the time are included. The result is a car that doesn't just look stunning, it feels and drives as it did from the factory. The quality is simply outstanding. Since the restoration, approximately 15,000 kilometers have been enjoyed behind the wheel, and the car remains in exceptional condition today. All maintenance is up to date, making it one of the finest and most turnkey 914/6 examples currently available on the market. Complementing its heritage and performance, the car is equipped with original Fuchs wheels, period-correct radio, Rally Tripmaster, passenger footrest, vintage seat cushions. The 914/6 hold a unique place in Porsche history. It was the bridge between the nimble simplicity of the 356 and the visceral performance of the 911. In this example, with its fully documented restoration, striking color, and exceptional mechanical pedigree, represents one of the finest opportunities to own a true icon of 1970s European motoring. Whether you're a collector, a vintage rally enthusiast, or simply a connoisseur of pure driving joy, this 914-6 delivers on every level. Number 7. 1972 Porsche 914 and 41.7. Lightweight, mid-engine, and ready to drive. An iconic piece of Porsche's transatlantic collaboration with Volkswagen. This 1972 Porsche 914 and 41.7 captures the essence of pure, analog driving pleasure. Lightweight, mid-engined, and target-topped, the 914 was engineered for balance, agility, and affordability, and this example turns up the excitement with tasteful performance upgrades and an authentic competition feel. Performance and mechanical highlights. Fitted with a fully rebuilt 1.7L flat-4 engine, this 914 delivers lively power with excellent reliability. The original fuel injection system has been swapped for a pair of twin Weber carburetors, improving throttle response and adding a raw, vintage character to the driving experience. A center-mounted sport exhaust enhances both performance and acoustics, giving this car the raspy soundtrack it deserves. Upgraded with new suspension springs for better handling dynamics and road feedback. Comes with Targa Oro ASI certification, signifying historical importance and high-quality preservation in Italy. Interior and driving experience. The refinished seats maintain a period-correct look while offering fresh comfort. Included is a full regularity rally instrumentation setup, making it ideal for vintage touring and time-speed distance events. Drives through a crisp 5-speed manual gearbox, sending power to the rear wheels with classic Porsche balance. Extras included. Original exhaust system and factory injection setup are included, offering the option to return to original specification if desired. Comes with numerous spare engine components from the original build, valuable for collectors or long-term ownership. Presented in classic blue with a black interior. The timeless blue exterior over black part leather trim complements the 914's clean, wedge-shaped lines. With its signature target top and low ride height, this car offers an open-air experience unlike anything else from its era. Whether you're looking for a spirited weekend driver, a candidate for historic rallies, or a collectible with real Porsche DNA, this 914 delivers on all fronts. Lightweight, nimble, and motorsport-inspired. This is analog driving at its finest. Number 8. It's hard to believe it's been over 50 years since Porsche unleashed the 911 Turbo, internally known as the Type 930. When it debuted, it wasn't just a new variant. It was Porsche's bold entrance into the world of supercars. By 1978, the 930 was fitted with a 3.3-liter intercooled flat-six, producing 300 horsepower. That might seem modest today, but back then, it made the 930 the fastest production car on the planet, matched only by the legendary Lamborghini Countach. Driving one is an experience that still demands respect. The turbo lag is unapologetic until 4,000 RPM. Then, it's like lighting the fuse on a rocket. The rear tires bite hard, the nose lifts ever so slightly, and the horizon rushes to meet you. Your knuckles turn white, your senses heighten, and suddenly you understand how the 930 earned its fearsome nickname, the Widowmaker. From 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5 seconds, the turbo's acceleration was, and still is, relentless. High-speed cruising is effortless, and overtaking becomes a game of throttle control. To keep it all in check, Porsche equipped the 930 with a massive rear spoiler. More than a design statement, it was a functional necessity pulled straight from the world of Formula One. This particular example was delivered new from Porsche Paderborn and is no American import. It's the real deal, with only 2 previous owners and a fully documented service history through authorized Porsche centers. In 2016, at just over 133,000 kilometers, it was acquired by a Danish enthusiast who commissioned Porsche Classic to restore the engine and gearbox. The brakes and heater box were also renewed. Everything documented, everything done right. Finished in Grand Prix white over a matching white leather interior. This 930 is a numbers-matching car with just 163,317 kilometers on the clock. Technically sharp, cosmetically outstanding, and maintained with unwavering care, it drives exactly as Porsche intended. A joy to experience, and a truly safe investment. There are few left in this condition, and fewer still that wear their legacy with this much authenticity. Number 9. Few cars capture the bold, unapologetic spirit of the 1980s quite like the Porsche 930 Turbo, especially when ordered with the legendary Flashball or slant nose package. Offered through Porsche's Sonderwunsch, Special Wishes, department, the Flashball transformed the look of the 930 to more closely resemble its track-dominating sibling, the 935. Rare, expensive, and exclusive, the slant nose was available only to the most well-connected clients and carried a price tag nearly 50% higher than the standard 930 Turbo. This 1985 930 Turbo S is one of those ultra-rare factory Flashball examples, originally delivered new in Hamburg, Germany. Finished in sleek black over black leather, it later made its way to the United States in the 1990s before returning to Germany in 2006. Today, it presents in exceptional condition, benefiting from careful ownership and recent cosmetic restoration, including a professional paint correction and fully refurbished original RUF 5-spoke wheels with silver centers and polished lips. Underneath, the iconic wide body hides a mechanical masterpiece. Originally equipped with a 3.3-liter turbocharged flat-six, this car was upgraded to WLS, Werksleistungssteigerung, factory tuning specs, boosting output to 325 horsepower and 319 lb-ft of torque, thanks in part to its signature quad-exit exhaust and added oil cooling. However, this example goes even further. In the past year alone, over 100,000 euros has been invested in a comprehensive engine rebuild by Reutmeier Motorsport in Munich. The upgrades include performance cams, a modern KKK TT550 turbocharger, custom headers and exhaust, and a new Drexler limited-slip differential paired with a sport clutch and flywheel. The result? A dyno-tested 412 horsepower delivered more smoothly and more explosively than ever before. Open the rear bonnet, and the engine bay gleams, cleaner and more precise than the day it left the factory. It's a visual testament to the craftsmanship behind this build. Inside, the cabin stays true to its era with tasteful period-correct upgrades. Twin Recaro Classic seats replace the factory units, offering superior bolstering and comfort with power thigh adjustment. A rare Italvolante 3-spoke steering wheel, ordered through Sonderwunsch, sits proudly in front of a gauge cluster enhanced with a large boost gauge and an air-fuel ratio meter. Every detail feels authentic to the period and perfectly complements the car's performance pedigree. Driving this Flashball is more than a thrill. It's an experience that blends brutal 1980s turbo punch with modern responsiveness and balance. Thanks to its extensive mechanical upgrades and careful restoration, this is not only one of the most unique 930s in existence, but also one of the most exhilarating to drive. With just 66,496 kilometers and accompanied by an extensive file of documentation and invoices, this 930 Turbo S Flashball stands as a rare icon in Porsche history, one that's just as captivating to behold as it is to drive. For those seeking the ultimate in rarity, performance, and period-correct presence, this is the one. Number 10. In 1984, Porsche introduced a new era of performance and design. The 911 Carrera 3.2 Cabriolet, the first open-top 911 of the G-model generation, now powered by a stronger, more refined 3.2-liter flat-six engine. With 231 horsepower, this European spec model delivered sharper throttle response, improved reliability, and the unmistakable soundtrack of air-cooled engineering. This particular car was born in sunny California. And in 2013, after nearly 90,000 miles, it received a comprehensive $12,000 service. A new clutch, new flywheel, several mechanical upgrades, and a retrimmed leather dashboard. Once imported to Germany, it was professionally converted for the road, including EU-spec headlights, a full TV inspection, and historic H registration. Today, it's even more refined. A new soft top, new Porsche Classic radio with GPS, new tires, and a fresh battery, all combining to make this Carrera not just beautiful, but ready to drive. With its 5-speed, 915 gearbox, iconic blue-on-blue color scheme, and the timeless silhouette of the G-Series Cabriolet. This is a true air-cooled classic, equally at home in a collection or on the open road. The 1984 Porsche 911 Carrera 3.2 Cabriolet. Authentic, well-maintained, and ready to be driven, just as it was meant to be. 1986 Porsche 924S, built to misbehave. What do you get when two of Europe's most daring custom garages team up to reimagine a classic Porsche? You get this beast, a 1986 Porsche 924S Targa that's been ripped from its polite sports car past and rebuilt to raise hell. Originally born as a full-option 924S, complete with beige cloth seats for that touch of 80s comfort. This wasn't just a car. It was a blank canvas, and Vagabond Moto, together with 911 Outlaw, turned it into a rolling rebellion. The attitude adjustment. Forget low and sleek. This Outlaw has been lifted for attitude and altitude. With a modified front axle, new rear spring plates, and custom axle conversions built from scratch, it's not just higher off the ground, it's above the rules. Bilstein shocks and Bridgestone Dueler A/T tires. 205/70/15. Ensure it eats gravel and snow for breakfast. And those gold wheels? They're not just for looks. They're a crown for this rally-bred renegade. The details that matter. Up front, a Hella Rally 1000-plus Comet 500 light setup cuts through the darkest alpine nights. A custom safari-style roof rack rides up top, while aluminum underbody armor keeps the guts protected from whatever the road throws its way. Chunky rubber mud flaps add flair with function, and the UV-resistant Vagabond Safari design kit makes sure it looks as tough as it drives. Inside, it's still Porsche, but with a twist. A Momo steering wheel, short shifter by 911 Outlaw Times, Shark Motorsport, and perfect alignment by the pros make every drive feel like a mission. Certified madness. This isn't some trailer queen. It's TUV approved, road legal, and proudly wearing historic plates. So whether it's climbing icy switchbacks, kicking up sand at the coast, or pulling up to lid like you're about to rob it, this 924S is game. Built to misbehave. Ready to roam. Absolutely unreasonable. 2002 Porsche 911 Carrera 996. Manual, well-maintained, and full of character. This 2002 Porsche 911 Carrera 996 is a beautiful example of the iconic 911, powered by a 3.6 L-flat, 6 engine with 320 horsepower and paired with a 6-speed manual transmission, perfect for driving enthusiasts. Finished in Arctic silver metallic with a black soft leather interior, this car has just 77,900 kilometers on the clock and is in excellent condition both inside and out. Service history and ownership. Originally delivered new in Germany in 2002, the car arrived in France shortly after. Its full history is traceable through invoices and the original service booklet. The current owner has had the car since 2018 and is the second owner in France. Interior condition. The interior is in great shape with heated, memory, and electric leather seats offering comfort and style. All systems are working properly, including the Bose sound system, sunroof, and Porsche communication management system with navigation. Mechanical and driving condition. The engine runs smoothly and delivers power confidently. The manual gearbox shifts precisely, and the car drives exactly as a Porsche should, responsive and solid. The chassis and underbody are clean, with no rust. Exterior condition. The paint is in very good condition overall. There are two small marks on the front bumper and a minor dent on the left rear fender, but nothing major. The Turbo-Look wheels are in excellent shape. Comes with registration certificate, technical inspection, full service records, PORSCHE test, manuals and service book. Factory options include heated seats, xenon headlights, sunroof, PCM1 with navigation and phone, Bose sound system, CD changer, full leather interior, electric memory seats. A spectacular Porsche 911 Carrera S, a rare gem with outstanding pedigree. This stunning 2012 Porsche 911 Carrera S 991.1 is a true head-turner, meticulously maintained by its previous owner and boasting a striking color combination that exudes elegance and sportiness. With just 43,420 kilometers on the odometer and a powerful 3.8L flat-six engine producing 400 horsepower, this coupe delivers pure driving excitement with the refinement expected from the Porsche badge. Official Porsche service history and fully certified mileage add to the confidence of ownership, including a comprehensive 111-point Porsche inspection. The most recent service was carried out at an official Porsche center, ensuring this vehicle remains in top mechanical condition. Even more reassuring, this Carrera S benefits from official Porsche warranty coverage until April 2026, with the option to extend, thanks to its consistent maintenance through the authorized Porsche network. Inside, you'll find a timeless black leather interior matched with a sophisticated gray exterior, offering the perfect balance of performance and luxury. With a 7-speed PDK automatic transmission, disc brakes, power steering, and a suite of comfort features like electric windows and central locking, this 911 Carrera S is as enjoyable to drive as it is to admire. 2017 Porsche 718 Boxster, now available for discerning enthusiasts, is a pristine example of German engineering excellence. The 2017 Porsche 718 Boxster, with a verified 8,986 actual miles. This low-mileage roadster is presented in near-showroom condition and embodies the essence of precision performance, aesthetic refinement, and everyday usability. Finished in a sophisticated agate gray metallic, this fourth-generation Boxster carries forward the iconic styling cues of its lineage while embracing modern enhancements. Subtle revisions to the front and rear fascias give this car a contemporary presence, while a contrasting black canvas top, black intake ducts, and a full-width rear taillight panel create an unmistakably sleek and athletic profile. The sculpted body lines, 18-inch flow-forged wheels, and GT3-inspired sport mirrors reflect the timeless Porsche design ethos, form in service of function. At the heart of this mid-engine sports car lies a 2.0-liter turbocharged flat-4 engine, delivering 300 horsepower with confidence and composure. Mated to a 6-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, PDK, the 718 Boxster offers rapid gear changes, dynamic power delivery, and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time under 5 seconds. Testament to Porsche's unwavering commitment to driving excellence. Power is delivered to the rear wheels via a 3.63 final drive, maintaining the purity of a traditional sport car experience. Visibility through the wheels reveals power disc brakes for precise stopping power, ensuring total control in every driving situation. Inside, the cockpit is a masterclass in ergonomic design and tactile satisfaction. Black leather bucket seats offer both comfort and support, with full electronic adjustments and integrated wind deflectors for top-down cruising. The driver-focused layout features a leather-wrapped steering wheel, centrally placed tachometer, and an intuitive 3-gauge cluster. The center touchscreen infotainment system includes Bluetooth, satellite radio, and media connectivity, with physical controls arranged below for quick, seamless access. The artistic, perfectly contoured gear selector rests in a well-designed center console, combining elegance with performance intent. Storage is ample for a roadster, with both a front trunk, and a deep rear cargo compartment, making weekend getaways or spirited drives practical as well as exhilarating. Underneath, the 718 Boxster reveals a clean, well-maintained chassis, with Porsche's signature belly pans and McPherson strut suspension front and rear. The dual-exit center exhaust gives a throaty note under throttle, a satisfying mechanical soundtrack to match the driving experience. With no signs of corrosion, damage, or excess where the undercarriage confirms this car has led a pampered life. On the road, the 718 Boxster performs with the poise and confidence expected of the Porsche badge. The steering is precise, the handling is nimble yet composed, and the turbocharged engine pulls eagerly across the rev range. Even in its base configuration, this car delivers world-class performance and driving pleasure with every mile. Whether you're seeking a weekend escape machine, a track day contender, or an entry point into the Porsche Club of America, this 2017 718 Boxster checks all the boxes. Porsche's slogan, "There is no substitute," is more than marketing. It's a declaration of engineering truth. And this particular Boxster is proof. This is not just a car. It's an experience, an invitation to the open road, and a tangible connection to Porsche's legendary racing heritage. Don't miss the opportunity to own one of the most finely balanced sports cars of its era.